So let's begin today, taking a moment or two, just allowing your body to soften and relax. Start to allow your mind to slow down. Become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Just building up that mental picture in your mind of how your body's feeling today. And bring your awareness into the activities in your mind. However you're feeling today, whatever the state, the condition of your mind is today, whatever's going on in there, if you possibly can now, let that go. And to help you do that, rather than focusing on those thoughts, you can be aware of them. But rather than focusing on them, focus your awareness back on your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this morning's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice today. Let's start to bring some movement into the body now. And wiggle your fingers, and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist. Pull your toes back towards your shins. Relax your hands. Relax your feet. Slowly turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. And allow your head to rest on the mat. Extend your arms out to the sides. Bring the soles of your feet up towards your buttocks. Keeping your knees and your ankles together. We'll take an inhale. As you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the right side. And inhale back to the center. Bring your feet up off the ground. Take hold of your knees. Now hook your knees up towards your chest. And then extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point your toes, straighten your legs. And gently pull back. Ease the tension off, relax your ankles. Allow your knees to bend, but keep your feet up off the ground. And take both hands over onto your right knee. Just hold the right knee there. Extend the left foot up towards the ceiling. Just using strength in your thighs and in your core. Lift your leg up and point your toes. And then keeping the leg straight, lower down to the ground. And just touch your heel on the ground. And then raise it back up again. Allow your left knee to bend and take both hands over onto the left knee. Just straighten your right leg. And then slowly lower down to the ground. Just touch your heel again. And raise back up. Take your right hand back onto your right knee as you allow that knee to bend. And pull both knees up towards your chest again. And take your hands down your shins to the outside edges of your feet. And pull your heels in. And then pull your feet out to the sides, keeping your knees bent. Soles of the feet pointing up towards the ceiling in happy baby. Bring the soles of the feet back in. And hug your heels in once more. And then start to straighten your legs, pointing your toes up. Take hold of your knees behind the back of your knees and point your toes up again. And pull back on both legs. Ease the tension off, relax your ankles. Allow your knees to bend, keep the feet up off the ground again. And then let go of your legs, take your arms back out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. And keeping your knees over towards the left, keeping your left hand on the ground, bring your right hand up, point up towards the ceiling, and then lower it down towards your left hand. You're laying on your side with your legs touching the ground. And see if you can keep your legs down as you raise that right hand up again. Take it out towards the ground on your right. And take an inhale, raise both knees up. And as you exhale, lower the knees over towards the right side. And just as we did on the other side, keeping your knees out to the right, keeping your right hand down on the ground. Bring your left arm up, point up towards the ceiling, then lower down to the side so you're on your side, the sides of your leg touching the ground, and raise the left hand up. See if you can keep the thighs on the thigh on the ground. Take the left hand up and reach over to the left. Take an inhale, raise both legs up. Take hold of your knees and hug them up towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. Relax back to the center. Let your feet come down to the ground. Turn on to your side. And over onto your front. And bring your forearms up alongside your chest. Push down through your forearms to bring your chin and your chest up. So we're just staying on the forearms for now. We're coming to Sphinx. And lower your chest down. Bring your hands in underneath your shoulders and push up to Cobra. We'll sit back onto the heels. Stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in so they're underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. I'm going to let the left arm bend so your forearm comes down to the ground. Take your right hand away from the ground, bring it around your back, thread it around your waist, and turn your right shoulder up. And lower the shoulder down. Take your right hand away and reach out with your right hand. And bring your right hand in. Straighten both arms. So let your right arm bend, forearm coming down to the ground. Take your left hand out and around your waist and turn your shoulder up. And lower your shoulder down, take your left hand away from the bottom of your back and reach out with your left hand. And bring your left hand in, straighten both arms, and sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward, curl your toes under, straighten your legs, and push up to downward facing dog. And walk your heels up and down on alternate legs. And come back to downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. Push back up to downward facing dog. And walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So you're in forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. And take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. Back to the centre again. Release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. And take a step back on the left foot. Onto the ball of the foot. Draw your left hand in so it's level with your right foot. And take your right hand out to the side. And raise up if you can. And lower the right hand down. Push down with your right foot to bring your body up. Raise your hands up to high lunge. And keeping your left hand up towards the ceiling, I'm going to take the right hand down and bring it round, thread it around your waist. Turn your left palm to face back and stretch back with your left hand. And I'm going to take that left hand, bring it all the way round, hold it at shoulder height, bring your right hand out, and as you do, turn onto the ball, onto the heel. So we're in warrior two, looking out over your right hand. And bring your left arm forward, turn your chest and shoulders, raise your arms up. So we're in warrior one. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Left foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up to forward fold. So take a step back on the right foot now. Onto the ball of the foot. Bring your right hand in line with your left foot. Raise your left hand up. Lower the left hand down. Push down with your left foot, bring your body up. Then raise your hands up. Or in high lunge. So this time we're keeping the right hand up. Bring your left hand down. Thread it around your waist. Turn your right hand to face back. And reach back with your right hand. So we're going to take that right hand back. At the same time, bring your left hand out. Turn to the long side of the mat, lowering down onto your right heel. Left hand, you're looking out over your left hand. Warrior two. Bring your right arm forward. Turn your chest and shoulders. Raise your arms up to warrior one. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up. Back to forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. And stretch back. And keeping that gentle backward stretch. Take your palms apart so they're about shoulder width. And then circle your arms back all the way down to your hips. And back up in front. And stretch back. And lower your arms down. Down to your hips. And then raise back up. And stretch back. Reach up to the ceiling, take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on the left foot, then on the right foot. And push your hips up into downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. And draw your hands in. So the back underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. And raise the right leg up behind you. Point your toes out. And keeping the leg straight if you can. And bring the right leg out to the side. And just touch the toes down at the side. And raise it up. Cross over the left calf. And just touch the toes down on the left side. And raise it back up. And lower the knee down. And raise your left leg up. Point the toes out. Straighten the leg as much as you can. And bring the leg out to the left side. Just touch the toes down. And then bring it out to the back to the centre. Cross over the right calf, so you're touching your toes down out on the right side. And raise back up. And lower down. And let your belly sink down and lift your chin up. And then arch your back and bring your chin in. And belly down, lift your chin up, come into cow. And then arch your back and bring your chin in. Into cat. And relax your back down. Walk your hands back towards your knees. And then we'll come to seated on the mat, facing the long side of your mat. And bring your feet in together. Hug your heels in. And take hold of your toes. Lift your chest up. At the same time, pushing your knees down. Relax your shoulders forward. Take your left foot out to the left side and your right foot out to the right side. Hands in front of your hips. And we'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. We'll take a side bend over to the left. Inhale back to the centre. And as you exhale, lower out to the right. Inhale back to the centre. As you exhale, lower your arms down in front. Bring them down in front of your hips. Nice and gently walk them out, just as far as you can. And walk round to the left side. And it doesn't matter how far round you go, just as long as you're coming off that centre line. back to the centre, and out to the right side. And back to the centre again. Walk your hands back in. Put your hands just underneath the back of your knees. If you lift those up, your feet will come in. Soles of the feet back together again. Push your knees down, lift your chin up. Relax your shoulders forward. Take your feet out so you've got a diamond shape with your legs in front of you. And take your hands back to your ankles or your toes if you can. And we'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, bring your feet in. So we'll come into seated. We'll take your left hand over onto your left knee. Right hand to the ground behind your back. And twist. Look back over your right shoulder. Relax, come forward. Right hand over onto the left knee. Left hand to the ground behind your back. Twist. So look back over your left shoulder. Relax, come forward. Take your right hand down to the ground at the side of your hip, left hand palm up. And take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. And your left hand down to the ground, right hand palm up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Take an inhale, raise both arms up. And as you exhale, lower them down to the ground in front of you. And walk your hands out. Walk your hands round to the right side. So you're bringing your chest over your right thigh. And back to the centre. And walk out to the left side. And back to the centre again. And walk your hands in. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And just relax your neck and your shoulders. And take both of your feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body. And palms facing down. And bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping your ankles at about hip width apart. Push down into the ground through the soles of your feet to push your hips up. Allow your hips back down. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Hug your knees up towards your chest. And then extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point your toes and straighten your legs. And gently pull back. Ease the tension off. Relax your ankles. Allow the knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Cross the right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right side. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the left side. Inhale back to the centre. Take the right foot down to the mat and cross the left leg over the top of the right. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right side. Inhale back to the centre. Take the left foot, place it at the side of the right. Relax the knees out to the sides. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart. Relax the toes out to the sides. And bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And scan down through your head and face. Relaxing the muscles in the face and in the jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. Relax the upper arms, elbows. Relax the forearms and wrists. Relax the hands, the thumbs, and each one of the fingers. Bring your awareness back up your arms now, across your shoulders, into the chest. Relax the chest and the rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back. And down the sides of the spine. Relax the bottom of the back. The muscles around the sides of the body. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax the pelvis and the hips. Relax the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings and the muscles all around the thighs. Relax the knees and the calves. Relax the ankles, the feet, and the toes. And bring your awareness to your breathing now. Start to focus on the inhale and the exhale. Now start to make the breaths a little bit longer each time you breathe in and out. So within a few breaths, you're taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now we're going to regulate the inhale and exhale to account 4 each time. So as you breathe in, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry that on now. Now keeping the inhale at 4, we're going to double the length of the exhale. So you'll have to breathe out a lot more slowly on the exhale. Control the release of breath out of your body. So breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carry that new rhythm on yourself now. Now release the focus from your breathing. Let your body just kick back in and take control of the breathing and restore it to its natural rhythm. So you're not trying to control the breath in any way now. And bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Feelings in the muscles and joints. And the points of contact between your body and the ground. And then let's start to bring some movement back into the body now. Move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Move your head and neck. And then when you're ready, in your own time, turn on to your right side. And then whenever you're ready, bring yourself back up to seated. And just take a moment while you're getting used to being sat upright again, to enjoy that feeling of relaxation in your body. And to enjoy that stillness in your mind. And take a deep breath in and out. If you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste. Thank you very much. Oh. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it.